Okay, so we are here with Monet, Croix Entertainment Today. Is here with Monet. Monet, how are you this evening?
I feel great. The performance went well. I feel like this was something different for the fans, so I definitely feel like between me and Adam, it was definitely a good show. So I feel great right now.
We love the show, my God. How do you feel seeing your fans singing along, dancing along to you? So how did that
This was definitely different for me because normally I play with a DJ, but this was like my second time ever doing like a live band for a full set.
Okay.
So I feel like this was definitely something different for me and something that people could appreciate because they got to hear me actually sing instead of just dancing. I got to give them like more vocals than anything else, and then still give them some of my dancing, but at the same time they got to see a different side of me tonight. So I definitely feel good about it.
And how did your journey begin? Where did your journey begin? Did your journey begin in BVI?
Yeah. I'm from Tatola BVI, so I started. There was like this local talent show that used to happen every year, and I was a part of it, and I was part of a rap group at first, and then I went solo. So that's definitely where I got my start with the rap group. It became popular, I went solo, and then since then I've just been like very passionate about music on a whole, so I decided to keep doing the music even after the group broke up. So then I just went solo, and since then I just been working on it. I mean, things happen in between, but all that matters is that I'm focused on the music right now.
You're definitely doing a good job because we're in love with Monet.
Oh my God.
We're wondering if
no, I
you're gonna move to
appreciate like
the
St.
BVI.
Croix. No, St. Croix.
You're gonna move to St. Croix.
Listen, I should just move to St. Croix. Yeah, St. Croix definitely shows me a lot of love, and I definitely appreciate all the support from St. Croix for sure.
So what's the inspiration behind your music?
So somebody interviewed me earlier, and they asked me like, who is Monet? And I felt like I'm like a melting pot of like all different genres, because you know like how the VA is, you would hear on the radio some dance hall, some hip hop, some R&B, and I just feel like my influence is just anybody's story around me, but not just their story, but also like the different genres that I listen to every day. So my music is very much like inclusive of different styles. So I decided to name my project Tropicana because I felt like I could name my own genre, because I have like dance hall as like my fundamental, but I also have like pop elements and hip hop elements, and I'm just a melting pot, because I could also do soca and then go back and give you some hip hop and then give you some dance also. Yeah, that's definitely my influence. Just hearing all these different songs on the radio growing up and stuff like that.
So Wave and Gypsy, they're the two biggest songs. It's everywhere. How do you feel when you hear like a club or like a car or something playing your music?
It's a good feeling, because I will never forget the time when I used to try to get people to play my music. Like, I used to wait and be like, okay, I don't know if they'll play on the radio or whatnot, but now it's to the point where it's like I hear consistently on the radio, or like I go to the club and the DJs will shout me out and be like, okay, this is Monet's song, and they play my song. So it's definitely surreal to this day. Like no matter how many times I hear it, it'll be like the same feeling.
So my best friend, I can't finish this interview without bringing up. She's a big fan.
Yeah, what's her name?
Tatiana Alexander.
Yeah.
She's a big fan. If I didn't do this, she would probably kill me. So.
Shout out Tatiana.
Yes. I have 2 or 3 more questions for you.
That's right.
Okay, so the music industry in the Virgin Islands, it's basically male dominated.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
People ask me this all the time, but I just focus so much on just what I'm doing that I don't really think too hard about the fact that it's male dominated. But I do understand that it is male dominated, and the fact that I have a responsibility as a female to represent for the females. So when I write, I always it's based on my experiences, but also based on other women's experiences. So when I write, I always keep in mind what would women want me to say, but also keep it true to my voice. as an individual as what I would want to say. So I kind of always find a balance between what I want to say and what other women probably are going through and they want me to say. So as the only, I would say the only woman, but one of the main female voices, I always try to keep that in mind because I also understand my responsibility. Yeah.
So what message would you send, because you have a lot of supporters, a lot of different, you know, ages supporting.
Yeah, that's the craziest part. Like the fact that it's not just young people, but also older people that support me. Yeah, it's very like, I guess I would say, like I'm very humbled by the fact that even older women respect the music that I make, because you know it's always some kind of generational gap, but I feel like my music speaks for anybody. As a female, even sometimes males could relate to what I'm saying. So I definitely could appreciate the fact that the older women and also the younger women value what I say.
So how do you remain so humble? Because I would freak out at this point. How do you remain so humble with all of this success?
I don't know. I feel like that's just my personality. I'm more introverted than anything. So like, all this stuff happening around me, but I don't dwell on it, and I don't like to dwell on it because I don't like the pressure of the, oh, you're like the female voice. I'm like, okay, I'm one of the female voices. Yeah. Yes, I get it. I understand my responsibility, but I also don't like to dwell on it too much because I'm human. So like, I get in my head and I think too much about certain stuff. I'm a perfectionist. So I just do what I do because I love it and it's what I feel, and if people feel it, then they feel it, and I understand that they feel it and I appreciate it, but I don't do it for like the fame or anything like that. I do what I do for my heart, and if they feel it, I appreciate it.
But we have one last question for you before we go. What message do you have for us?
Up and coming people?
Yes, up and coming people. What message can you give them?
In this day and age, I feel like you could make your career out of your passion. So I just feel like you should just follow your heart, honestly. Like I personally was going to school. I mean, I had my bachelor's, but I was pursuing my PhD. But like it came to a point where I was like, oh my God. Hey! Listen, I'm trying to gather myself to not go. Slanky. Shout out to Slank's Marvelous Productions, the guy behind Big Jam, behind Gypsy, and many more to come. So that's my boy in real life. But yeah, I would just say, follow your heart. It came to a point where I was like, I'm so irritated by just being in this situation that I had to make a change. So I just feel like once you follow your heart, like it's going to happen once you're consistent. So I would say just follow your passion. You could make your passion into your career in this day and age. Back then it was maybe hard, but with social media and with just all these other avenues, you could definitely make your passion into a career.
Do you have anyone you would like to make up before we go?
Yeah, definitely shout out Adam for putting me on the cast, for Wine and Dip. I'm definitely grateful. Shout out to Slanks, as I said, Big Jam, Gypsy. We have so much more in store. Shout out Khalil Korea and Jordan Duvernay. They definitely were the producers for my album that I just put out in October, Tropical. Shout out Kevin Kev, my manager, my mom, Hilda. But yeah, just anybody that supports me, I'm very, very grateful to be, like, from the depths of my heart. Without the fans, I'm nothing. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you to Remy Marines Photography for covering this. Croix Entertainment. Check us out on Facebook. Check out our blog. Check out KGP.
George!
Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll have more soon.